Hey my dear loves. Okay, I'm gonna start this video because I'm trying not to make this one long. Anyway, I want to say hey. Hope everybody's doing well today. So I always start my videos coming from love. I'm gonna always say love because it always come from love, and I don't judge. These videos I've chosen to do certain subjects and topics, and that's what I'm doing. I'm the chosen one. See my spirit guides is right here with me. I don't know if y'all can see that light. They're just like, okay, we're here with you doing this. So of course my videos is always start with love. The middle is love, end with love. I don't judge. It's just coming from my intel. It's coming from like what I see and how I perceive things. And I'm always say that it's your will. Everybody has a will. Everyone does what they want to do, because everybody, at the end of the day, everybody has their own will. So I just wanted to start this video like that, and it's not a judging video. Is I think people get different. They perceive this type of stuff in a whole different manner, in which I actually had a conversation with someone, and I was going to do this video anyway, but this video, it's like, hey, yeah, let me do this. So we're going to start this off with this conversation I have with someone, and she came to me and she asked me, she said, hey, I have a question. And I said, okay. So she said, so you're talking to someone, or maybe just talking to someone, and I mean, not even like getting to know, but I mean, not like in a relationship, but maybe getting to know. And she said, and their family, their culture does witchcraft. So I said, okay. And so she was like, but what if you don't want to talk to them anymore? And I know that the family does witchcraft because that's their culture. How will they be, what if they try to put something on me? And I had to stop her right there, because I stopped her right there. I said, because number one, you don't have to, that culture does not, how can I explain it? You do not have to have that culture to know or to do something evil or witchcraft, because you can find that stuff on YouTube. You can find every spell, ritual, anything off of YouTube. Point blank. Everything is on YouTube. So that's number one. Number two, I said, how do you get scared of your own DNA? How are you in fear of your own DNA? And number three, I said, really, your words is more witchcraft than anything. You can speak something into existence, and you can put a spell or a ritual on anybody just by using your words. So the other stuff, this is my perception of what I see. Anything else is a tool. So whether you're putting like some type of spell or something on somebody, those are tools. But your actually words to the intent of it, that's the actual witchcraft or magic or whatever you want to call it. And I think people or beings perceive it in such a different manner. And that's why I really wanted to do this video, because you use magic, witchcraft, or rituals, however you perceive it, every day, every week, every month, and every year of your life. But I think beings are so, and it's not everybody, so I'm not saying everybody, but I just think certain people or beings are so kind of closed-minded that they're not going to see it that way. That you're not going to see that you use these tools, you use this, because if you speak things in existence, that's magic. That's a spell. That's a witchcraft. And you don't see it that way because you're so stuck. And the only reason I want to say this before because I'm going to be giving out some details or some different ways that you do use it every day, every week, every month, every year. But I'm not judging, but this is just to honestly speaking how I perceive things and how I see it. But no matter what, you use these tools, and I just want to just bring out little ways of how you use them. But I just wanted just to say, everybody has a will. Everybody can do what they want. Everybody, if this doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. It's not about judging. It's just about kind of seeing it differently. So anyway, we all know that, and we don't have to say it, that technically this is in our DNA. Melanin people, we have, whether if your dear benevolent ancestors have taught or have used magic, witchcraft, or rituals, it's actually in your DNA. So I don't always like to get on that so much, but we all know it was taken away from us, and because that was our magic, and that was and that was who we were. We did magic. We spoke in tongues, and if anybody, because I forgot the name of the tool that they use, that they will put over your head, and it has like a little blade or something in your tongue, so you cannot speak your language. And you got to realize that we all know that English, of course, is not our first language. So of course our benevolent ancestors, they spoke in tongues, so the dialect that they did speak could actually kill someone or hurt someone, because that's how your tongue, your voice, your words are more or less the magic than the tools that you provided with. So of course they kind of turned that against us. So it was turned against us to think that if you want to call it magic, ritual, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it, is evil. And technically it's not. It's our own magic. It's our own tool. It's our own thing that we used to do. That's in your DNA. But it was turned against us. And which it was turned against us. And so it just made everybody, it just made us melanin people feel as though that was evil. And if we heard witchcraft, you're like, oh my God, this person is evil, this person is not good, this person is not, and which is not the truth. And it was used against us, and guess who was using it? The people that took it away from us. Okay, so they're the ones that use it, our magic, and they're getting ahead, and we want to know why we're stuck. Now, I am going to give out examples, and I don't, of course, use I try not to do like religion or anything in it, but just like I said, I'm going to give out examples. And this is not judging. This is how I perceive things. This is how I see things. And that's all is, that's just what it is. And no matter what I say or how I say it, it is up to you to do your homework. And everybody should always do your homework. Don't always take it upon for what someone says. Always do your homework and do your own check. So anyway, what you do once a month, your communion, where you go and you drink the blood of, and then you eat the crackers. That is a ritual. You're drinking the blood. That is witchcraft. You're drinking the blood of something. It's a ritual. It's witchcraft. But melanin people tends to shun on that, but you're doing it every month. You're doing witchcraft. Whether you see it or not, that's witchcraft. It is. So, another example, Christmas, the spirit of Santa Claus. We have, and I did it too when I was younger. I sat on Santa Claus lap. Come on, you sit on Santa Claus lap and you tell Santa Claus what you want. And of course, when you tell Santa Claus what you want, it's an intent. It's a ritual. It's a spell. It's magic. And when your child goes into that, you go around to sit in Santa Claus, that's an altar. That is an altar. So your child is going to an altar to go and tell the spirit of Santa Claus what they want. And of course, us parents, we have to spend all our money. And I'm gonna just tell you this story, because yes, I believe in Santa Claus. That's what I was taught. I told my kids, but I shouldn't have. But when me and my sisters, when we were younger, we actually found our toys my mom was hiding in a closet, and these was Barbie dolls. So we started playing with the Barbie dolls, and it was like, oh my God, we got to pack them back up. We were young. We were just everywhere. We were young. We was like, okay, we got to put our Barbie dolls back, put it back in the closet. The day of Christmas, the morning, we just think we're just going to get more stuff. No, it was the same stuff that we saw in the closet. So we knew it wasn't a Santa Claus. So we knew then that, we were elementary school, and we knew then. So, of course, that was just an example. I just had to say that. Another example, my dear beautiful queens, our divine lovely ladies, when we go and we get our manicure and our pedicure, you know where you go with? The first thing you walk in, guess what you see? Their altar. You see their altar. They have an altar up. They are feeding their dear beloved ancestors. They might have like a little incense, some fruits, some cookies. But y'all just in there, yeah, I want my mani and I want my patty. But you let a melanin person have an altar up. And we having our candles up and all that stuff. And we don't go to church and all that, but we're being judged. And I'm not saying this all of you guys, and I'm not judging this. I'm just saying this is what I have actually experienced. I have actually experienced. But it's okay for you guys to go get your mani and petty, and I'm not saying everybody, get your mani and petty, and you're walking right by their altar. They are doing a ritual right there while you're getting your mani and petty, because they are feeding and giving back to their beloved ancestors That is their altar. They are doing a ritual right there, inside, while you're getting in your mani and patty. But it's okay. It's okay for them to do it. But you let a melanin person do it. Y'all need Jesus. You need to go to church. You need this, you need that. No. I'm just trying to tell our melanin community to stop that. You know what I mean? Not everybody, that's why I don't bring religion to me, because I found it, and I have witnessed that religion people do some judging. I'm not saying nobody else do judging. I'm just saying what I have experienced, and that's all it is. And that's all it is. Another, I'm gonna do another example. Y'all people love football, okay? And certain things, I'm not throwing out names, but y'all can Google some of this stuff. So we have a quarterback that is openly said, he interviewed and openly said, which you can actually Google this, openly said his wife is a witch. He's non-melanin. His wife is a witch. They asked him, how do you win these games? He openly said this, so you can actually Google this, that his wife is a witch and she does the rituals before the game. And that's how he does the game, because she does the rituals for him to help him win the game. But y'all, we rah-rah, chin, and we a football fan. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you don't understand. You have the people that you listen and bumping music to, and it's a lovely, beautiful lady that it's a picture out there that she's giving back to her dear beloved ancestors. She has an altar, but you know what I'm saying. She doesn't go to church or anything, and I mean, I don't think so, but I'm just saying, and I don't know, don't quote me because I don't know her life. I'm just saying she has an altar, where she's giving back to the ancestors, so that's a ritual. Those are rituals. Another ritual. That's what I'm saying. I don't think everyone understands witchcraft, rituals, and magic. Your tongue speaks the magic. It's the intent. Everything else that you use for the rituals or witchcraft, those are just tools. Those are extra tools. But your wording, your tongue, your intent, that is the everyday witchcraft. When you say, give me, God, give me traveling mercies, witchcraft, intent, magic. So, I just wanted to, just get it out there. So, stop always being so closed-minded when it comes to that, because I think everyone gets so, oh my God, witchcraft is so evil, it's so evil, it's so evil. You use it every day, and technically the ones that took it away from us are using that against us. So it's used against us, where they're using our magic, they're using our tools, and we're so scared of it. And then we want to know why where we at, because they have took so much from us that it is what it is. It's actually learning. It's actually knowing the knowledge and going back and learning the actual history, the actual thing. And then at this point you kind of like say, okay, you learned it, you know what it is. You might get upset, all upset, but then you heal from it. Then at the end of the day you say, how can I get my magic back? You take back your power. at the end of the day. You take back your magic at the end of the day. You take back your power at the end of the day. It's about knowing, and then once you know the true, the real things of why they gave it to us and called it evil and called it this, because they're actually using it against us, and is suppressing us because they brought in a religion that's not even us. So just knowing, being in the know, it's just knowing the knowledge of it. You can still do what you want at the end of the day. You know, you all have a free will. But just, I knew I was doing this video, but when someone asked me that question, I'm like, this is in your DNA. And people don't have to know all this. You can Google, you can YouTube every ritual in the book, everything that you need to know to put something on someone at the end of the day, and your mouth speaks it. So, you know, I just wanted to get this video on. I think I covered everything. I think I covered every example of that, because I'm going to continue to light my candle up on my dear beloved ancestors table, and that's who I'm giving back. That's who I'm giving back to. You know, that's who I'm going to drink the blood from, because it's my blood. It's my DNA, and it's my blood. And that's where I'm going to put fruit on the table, give back money, burn ancestors' money, and just, you know, anything. I'm going to get on that, because I said, my dear beloved ancestors, they are the ones that made me. So that's what I tend to do, because it's my free will. But at the end of the day, I always want to say love. And if anybody knows the name of course I need to look at the name, but other name that they put this thing on us, you know. So if we ever like spoke our language, it was supposed to cut our tongue, because we cannot speak our language. So, you know, it's so messed up. But I do want it. I do just, even if you just think just a little bit more clear of what is witchcraft and what is a ritual, and or magic, or how you want to put it, because you use it every single day. And you know, don't be quickened to judge, especially your own melanin folks, when you go and get that mani and petty, and they're right there got the ritual, doing the ritual right there in their own business. So at the end of the day, it's not evil. It is not evil. It's just magic. It's a tool. But we all know it's some soulless beings out there anyway. People are just not good people. It has nothing to do with witchcraft or anything. You just got soulless beings out there that's just not good people. At the end of the day, some people are just not good people. So you don't have to, you know, do witchcraft to be evil, or, you know, do this or do that. It's just knowing the knowledge. That's it. At the end of the day, it's knowing the knowledge, and knowing your DNA, and in the know, and know that is not evil. But we all know, in general, people are evil. Soulless beings are evil, you know, and it's up to you how you do it. You know, some people can do a ritual and it's not evil. People do protection rituals, money rituals, love rituals. I mean, it's so many different ones. It does not have to mean you have to be evil into doing it. It's just, you're using your own power, you're using your own magic, and you're using your own tongue, and you're speaking it into existence. And that's a magic witchcraft ritual, because you do it every day, then you manifest it. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, of course you can comment below. I'll try to answer them as I can, but I just really wanted to do this video, you know, because when that question was asked, I said, you know what, I was doing one anyway, but I just wanted her, you know, to know, and she understood it at the end of the day, that you did not have to know it to do it. You know, you could just YouTube it. So, love you guys. If it resonates, it does, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, do your homework. If you know, so don't always take everything what I say. Just always do your own homework, like I did my own homework. Okay, so love you guys. Please have a lovely, beautiful rest of the day.